One of the things I've always loved about the music from a sitar also is that it is a lot like, an early Delta blues in a lot of ways. Even though it's a fretted instrument, a lot of times you're running up and down one string instead of using 6 strings or something like that. So you're basically playing a diddly bow in a way. And the frets also don't have a fretboard right behind them, so you can bend notes a lot like you can with a slide guitar. So you have to use your ear a lot, just like you would if you were playing with a guitar slide. And also, just like a lot of early Delta blues, a lot of those blues players started out on 1-stringed instruments, and then they'd get their multiple stringed instruments, but they'd still play the melody on that one melody string, and they'd use the bottom notes as a drone. So a lot of the sitar strings are actually drone strings that you don't fret. You don't play the melody on it. They're just there to add that harmony. So as different as it sounds, it's really the same language with basically different words. Thank you. Let's keep drumming right there again.